We're going to break away from Nikki Haley's testimony before the UN Security Council. We have breaking news just in. The New York Times just reported that the FBI today raided the offices of President Trump's longtime attorney, Michael Cohen, seizing records related to multiple topics, including on that payment to adult film actress Stormy Daniels, alleged hush money. The New York Times also reporting that the FBI also seized emails, tax documents, and business records, and that the records include communications between Michael Cohen, the president's attorney, and President Trump, which would likely require a special team of agents to review because conversations with lawyers and clients are protected in most instances. This is a breaking news story. My panel is here with me to discuss the breaking news and react. And let me start with you, Bill Crystal. The fact that the FBI, apparently with a referral from Bob Mueller, the special counsel, is raiding Michael Cohen's office seems rather significant.
And I assume they would need a warrant to do that, which means the judge would have had to have found, and I'm not a lawyer, so don't hold me to this, but some reasonable reason to do this. The FBI can't just go raid offices on its own. So that's interesting what a judge found, that there was some reason to take a look at these records in Cohen's office. And
also the New Times is reporting that they seized documents related to a whole host of issues, not necessarily just relating to the underlying allegation or question about whether or not there's collusion, David Urban.
Right, so as we know, as everybody on this panel knows, as you know, Jake, the special prosecutor's mandate here is very broad, and he can look into anything he'd like. This is, you know, he's going to turn over every rock. Bob Mueller is incredibly thorough when he did the investigation of Ray Rice. You know, when UPS packages arrived at the Ravens facility. I mean, the guy's incredibly thorough. I think that'll help when he's done here and finds there's no collusion, there's no crime committed in the fall. That'll make everybody rest that much easier.
Angela Rye, your reaction to the news. Michael Cohen, the president's attorney, his office is being raided by the FBI as part of special counsel Bob Mueller's probe into a whole host of things, it looks like.
Right, and I don't know if I should react to that or David's confidence in this. It's astounding.
It's fake. It's fake. I'm just going to say, just so you know, I wouldn't want this to be on the air, but he doesn't believe it.
An apple is an apple. Turns out an apple is an apple. So, no, I think what's interesting, I'm looking at this New York Times piece now. It says the search does not appear to be directly related to Mr. Mueller's investigation. However, I think what is alarming and what should alarm the American people is that there are so many issues of ethics or the lack thereof, crimes or potential crimes being committed, collusion or potential collusion. There are so many issues surrounding this president that it's just phenomenal at this point that he's able to get anything done. There's issue after issue, and they continue to skirt ethics guidelines, you know, that every other presidential administration has had to follow. And this Cohen piece, I said, you know, on Don's show several weeks ago, is a dark and stormy night, and this is the longest dark and stormy night we've seen in some time.
It's just, it is stunning, though, not sorry to interrupt, but it is stunning, just the idea. Michael Cohen is his attorney, and usually I would think prosecutors would be very reluctant to raid the offices of the attorney of an individual, even if he's not the target of the investigation. He is in some sort of role in the investigation, President Trump. And that would seem to suggest that they have at least some suspicion based on more than a hunch that Michael Cohen has done something improper, because the client-lawyer relationship is generally considered fairly sacrosanct unless there is an illegality.
And as you noted, as Angela noted, this originated the Southern District of New York, I believe, not out of Mueller's office. This is not from the special prosecutor. I believe the search warrant originated from the Southern District is what the article said.
It says,
when I read.
No, after receiving a referral from the special counsel, Robert.
But I think they have to go to him since he's got broader, you know, broader.
Well, I'm not going to opine on that. I haven't.
We'll bring in more lawyers to talk about this. I want to read a statement right now from Stephen Ryan. He's the lawyer for Michael Cohen. Today, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York executed a series of search warrants and seized the privileged communications between my client, Michael Cohen, and his clients. I have been advised by federal prosecutors that the New York action is in part a referral by the Office of Special Counsel Robert Mueller.